Good morning, it's Ant-Man here, and in this video I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to add the ATR, that's the average true range, which you see right here, to your toolbar on your TC2000 charts. I know there have been a bunch of requests in the room on how to do this, so I figured I will make a quick video tutorial to show everyone how to do it, and have it there as a reference point. It actually is quite simple. It's a couple of steps involved, but it's nothing difficult. So with that being said, let's get right into this. Now the first thing you have to do, I don't believe in TC2000's list of plots and formulas and whatnot. I don't believe that the ATR is actually included, but it's very easy to create your own. What you're going to do is you're going to go to New, and then you're going to go to Indicator PCF, and it's going to open this box here that says Edit PCF. The first thing you want to do is name your PCF, so you can call it ATR or average true range or whatever you like to call it. So name it, and then for the formula, it's very simple. It's just the capital letters ATR, and then in parentheses you want to put the number of days that you're going to tell TC2000 to calculate for. The standard for ATR is 14 days. Some people like a 10-day ATR. They feel it's a little bit more accurate, but whichever one you choose. If you want to do a 14-day ATR, you do ATR 14, close parenthesis, and there you have your 14-day ATR PCF written. And if you want to do a 10-day ATR, likewise, you just make it 10. And the way you will know that the formula is correct, this calculation speed will change from formula error in red to calculation speed in green for fast or gray for medium. I've actually never had anything slow before, but I don't know what color slow is. But as long as it gives you a calculation speed, you can assume the formula is correct. And if you want to test it out, it defaults to Microsoft right here in this box, and you click Test, and it tells you that's the 10-day average true range for Microsoft. And you put, this is just the default that fills in from TC2000. You could put in whatever ticker you want to put in and hit Test, and it'll give you the ATR for that ticker. So that's the first thing you do is you put, I'm going to put ATR test. You don't have to name yours test. I'm just doing that just so I know which one it is, so I can go back after the video is done and delete it. So you have your ATR. 14 is the standard. I'm calling this ATR test, and I'm going to hit OK. Now it's going to give me all these options to plot it here, to show a new window, yada yada yada. I don't want to do any of this. I'm just going to hit cancel. It's not going to cancel my formula. It's going to save the formula, but it's not going to do anything with it. So I'm going to hit cancel, and it's going to bring me back to my chart. Now I want to add that ATR that I just created to my toolbar, which is right here. The toolbar, it's all these different data points that you can put on here. And you know, there are a lot of people that don't realize what you can have up on here. For example, what I have on here, I have I think this comes standard with the package. You have the name of the company, you have the exchange, the price, the change. Then I went ahead and added the float, the average true range, the percent of institutional ownership, and the market cap. And then on this side, I have the 5-day average volume, the 90-day average volume, the next earnings date, and the beta. And I like having the 5 and the 90 just to kind of see in more recent days, is it trading less or more than average. That's why I put both of these up here. It's just an easy way to glance over to see if volume is up or volume is down over the past week of trading compared to the past 3 months of trading. So that's what I have here on my toolbars, and I will show you how to set this up right now. First thing you need to do is I use the name, but you could use any one of these once you have them on your chart. but since the name is standard, mouse over the name and right click, and you get this menu here. It says edit, add field, edit toolbar, and these other options here. You want to add a field. You click that, and it brings this up. Now, the easiest thing to do is, if you know what it's called, just start typing ATR, and it'll bring up the PCF that you just created. So you click the one you just created, and you see right here, it just added the ATR right there. Okay, so now it's on your toolbar, and if you're happy with this standard, font the way it is, the way it defaults, then you're finished. You click OK, and you're done. If you want to add some color, some highlight to it, give it some pop so it stands out, that's where these edit functions come in. First one here is the font size. You can see the font changes the size as I increase and decrease. You can make this whatever size you like, bigger or smaller. Okay, they make a 15-point font. You can make it bold. You can make it italic, whatever suits your fancy. Okay, and this here controls how many decimals you're going to show on the ATR. You can have it no decimals. You can have it just 1 or 2. I like 2 because it kind of fits in with the way our currency is. With the 2 decimal points after the whole number. This here is if you want to abbreviate large values. This is for like millions, billions, and trillions. It'll abbreviate that for you. Like, we'll put the M as opposed to writing out the whole entire number and taking up more space. Show plus and minus is pretty self-explanatory. If it's a positive, it'll show a plus. If it's a negative, it'll show a negative. I don't bother with that. Now, the prefix, if you want to actually put what the thing is, over here you can type ATR and then put a space, and it'll show the title of what this is. The suffix places stuff at the back end of your data, so you can just type in on this. I don't know what you would use it for, but I do use it on ones like the institutional. The percent is a suffix. So if this were something that were a percent, you could always type in the percent sign or whatever you want to go on the end of your newly created data point. And then the next option here is text color, and it's the standard color palette that pops up, and you can make the text any color you choose just by clicking. And then if you want to give it a highlight like I have mine, you click fill background, and then the color palette pops up, and you can make the background any color you want to make it really stand out and really pop if it's a data point that you want to really pop out at you when you pull up a chart. So that's really all there is to adding the ATR, or in that matter, any value to your toolbar. This left column here, this just changes the visibility. This turns it on and off. This will delete it. And this one here, you can move it to wherever you want on your toolbar. See? Up. And I'm not sure what down does, but there you go. You can move it up like that. You can move it down. And you can move it all the way around the tool, wherever you want to place it. These margin characters here, they just change the margin of the data point that you created. That left margin, the right margin, so you can create the spacing, the top spacing, the bottom, however you want to customize this to look. So this is just something that you can just play around with the look to suit your eye and how you want it to appear on your charts. So I'm going to delete this because I already have it on my chart. But say you wanted to add something else that TC2000 already has in their package. It's the same process. You would right-click the name, click Add Field, and then you can either scroll down and look for the data point you want to add. Let's say you want to add the the next earnings date. You would click next earnings, and see it puts the date right there. And then the process from there is the same. You edit the font and the color and the background and the text, however you like to do it. So I hope this helped you guys out tremendously. I hope this takes some of the mystery out of adding the ATR or any data point for that matter to your toolbar. And as always, any questions, any comments, any assistance with your TC2000 platform, my DM is always open to you guys. You know that. So with that being said, I hope this was helpful, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Ciao.